Dear Reverend, Fright Night? That's a good one. Concerning about what you've been talking about, concerning about idols and the other temple, I'm not using the terminology for the damn thing because we do happen to give it power to words, and words also have a great number of power to give it. Just kind of ticks me off a little bit. Yeah, right now you're on live. It's 5:32 West Coast time. It's still the 16th December 2023. So you're talking about. This is you, by the way. We're gonna talk. Yeah. Oh yeah, we really got to talk on this one here, Pat. Okay. I'm going to catch the tape delay on this one here, so we talk about it piece by piece. So I'm muting the live version on this one here. First Amendment does protect our ability to have freedom in this country of the United States. Out of the states, that's a different story altogether. And since this damn thing had been built and displayed on federal property, the ACLU should have been jumping all over this damn thing. We've been having for decades issues regarding religious icons and celebrations being put on federal and state local properties because it is state versus religion. And since the United States will not officially recognize one particular religion as canon, that even says so, paraphrasing in the First Amendment. To have a religious icon of any sort is against the federal law, regardless. For years, actually for decades, in the Hollywood Hills of California, between the Los Angeles and the San Fernando Valley, the valley had been my home for about 38 years, and we had to move out in '05, me and the family. If you happen to notice the cabinet on my left, it's constant. My brother, my mother, and me. We would go to the Hollywood Hills. There was an amphitheater out there, not the Greek. But when you go to this amphitheater and out across the freeways of the 101 Hollywood, actually no, it was 170 Hollywood, we would see the cross lit up. Now, one particular position, we could see it with no problem coming to and from the valley where we're going through the Cahuenga Pass. And last 20, 25 years, the cross had to be moved to a different location, to a private property, so it could be displayed. But not as prominent when you're going to and fro. But it could still be seen by the people in the amphitheater when they're celebrating Easter sunrise services. That was because we were dealing with the separation of church and state. It's a long political thing I could throw out on this one here, and you probably are well aware of it. Anyway, But having a satanic thing happening in a public building or a public area, federal, state, doesn't matter if it's public, it's not allowed. For whatever drove this guy crazy enough to destroy it, it's either for federal reasons he's doing it or because it pissed him off so much that he was really angry at it. When I see something about a satanic, yeah, it does make me angry about it. It does make me angry as hell. But then again, it's not my job to enforce or to force religious views down people's throat. Saying you have to, you have to, you have to. No, it doesn't work that way. It really does not work that way. So yeah, I got a bit of a burp my butt on that one there. As I was trying to indicate in the earlier version, Hollywood's holiday season is really getting to me, but I understand our want and desire to have our holiday items out there for people to enjoy, especially when we want to celebrate our Christian values and traditions. But it only goes so far when you're dealing with the church and state. So I guess we're going to be talking about it a little bit more as soon as I go over the repeats and try to sing apart. By the way, stay right there. Come here. I'm going to get you going, Mom. I'll get you going. I'll get you outside, and I got to get your ass fed again. Oh, settle it down. It's the second member, the most important member of my family, the mamas. She's an old broad. But she's a good old broad. She's about 19 years old. She looks like she's about 25 for a Chihuahua mix. She's a tweener. And she's also a pain in the butt, and I love her to death. She says happy holidays, and she wants me to put her down now because she'll be going on psychosis any second now. She's shivering. You're a shivering puppy. You gonna say hi to the camera? Not really? Okay, I'm gonna be that way about it. Okay. Say hi to the camera, boys and girls. Oh, what are you on? Let me put her down. Doc, both of us wish you a happy holidays, and I gotta take this mud out so she can do something out there before she does something on the floor. So, yeah.